You just see if we're back up and running. Hello, hello. You guys on YouTube, can you hear me? I don't know what happened there. I don't know. I have no idea. My computer broke for a second, I think. I think it broke and we're working again. Let me just test it, and I'm just gonna dive straight back in. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, cool. It should be all working. All right, let me move this out of the way. We lost everyone. But we're back. But yeah, I was just saying. This was my, this is my like lowest reversal area on gold where I did want to get long. However, I haven't really had an opportunity to do so just yet. By the time this hourly did close very bullish, I kind of just wanted a little bit more of a pullback to be able to get in this. So given that gold has had such a big move here, I believe we're going to have a little bit of a pullback and then start to see this go higher. So I'm pretty much looking for gold to see if we can pull back down to these regions, this nice wick, back down to this area. Before then, we could continue buying or break back below and continue selling. But this level does look pretty nice. And could we short down into that? Yeah, 40 to 50 ticks. I think so. So we're going to get this hourly close in 5 minutes here as well. Yeah, we're back. You guys need to drop a little like for the stream, get everyone back in there. I don't know what happened there, but we're back. Hey, Chow, what's going on, man? But yeah, I like gold. May squeeze a little bit higher. We'll see this hourly close in 5 minutes. A little bit higher, and then I want to see if we can pull back. And then from what happens down here, could we just get another whole leg lower? Maybe. And that's why we kind of want to be exposed to that. Otherwise, if you do close back above, then cool, we can go long. But the good thing is we're coming into a very nice area, which we aggressively broke out of. We're pulling back. If we can hold it, look for some downside. Whether that downside is just a pullback or we break it and have another leg down, we'll wait and see. But if we can get it, manage around here, that's like 40 ticks. One contract, $400. That's a good Monday morning trade. And if we do dip lower, there's the possibility for gold to come much, much, much lower. 4 hourly here on gold as well. It was a really nice 4-hour closure, forming that nice morning star here as well. But look at this current 4 hour. There's not much of a bottom wick. And we're only 55 minutes into this current 4 hour. So for me, at any point, this could come down and create a little bit more of a steeper bottom wick, which is what I would like to see. If I was going to be buying gold, as soon as this 4 hour closed like this, I'd want to see this 4 hour bottom wick, and then I'd take longs. However, because we've opened and instantly pushed up, that makes me think we could be finding some resistance to pull back and create that bottom wick a little bit more. So that's what I'm thinking here today on gold. A little bit of a pullback in London, pull back lower before potentially continuing to push higher. But we'll see this hourly close in about 4 minutes. It's going to be the real decider. Which in the meantime, let's have a look at some other markets. I was having a look at oil for more of a higher time frame outlook, because I know oil has had some pretty decent breakouts. You've broken out of this trend line here, which you've been in for quite some time. You've also broken out of this trend line here that we've been squeezing in for a long, long time. I believe we spoke about this on Friday as well. However, that's a pretty solid rejection of 75. So if we do want to buy oil, which it would be more of a long-term trade, because I don't like oil intraday. If we break back above 75 to continue pushing up into 80, to me looks pretty interesting. How's copper moved after that big drop today as well? Yeah, look at that big drop on copper. Again, maybe this week is going to be the week that is the lowest point of that morning star that we were talking about. Like this. You reject, grab the lows, hold support, and push higher. Maybe this is the lowest point that's going to grab these lows and hold this area. The past 2 weeks on copper, we've been holding some massive, massive levels. And I do really like copper to start finding some support to see if we can get these longs. Trend line's coming down as well. But, with the open, it doesn't give me any reason to want to buy it just yet. So if we do get any copper trades, I would say it's probably going to be like Tuesday, Wednesday onwards. Probably Tuesday, to be honest. Maybe if we get, I mean, unless today this 4 hour closes aggressively above, cool. You know, we'll buy from down here, sort of left shoulder, potential head, right shoulder. Then you got buys all the way back up into like 4.4, which does look very, very nice. So copper will be one to watch this week. Copper will be one to watch. Nasdaq, massive gap. After filling in this gap that we spoke about on Friday as well, price to come up and fill in this gap, and then whatever happens up here, who knows. But we kind of filled in this gap, grabbed highs, closed bearish, and had a massive sell-off. So I believe you're going to see Nasdaq dip a little bit lower. Come down and grab some more lows down here before you see any sort of longer term buying, which is something that I wanted to show you guys here. This was posted by the trader on Twitter. Let me share this with you guys on. I found it pretty interesting on Zoom as well. It's the statistics of every time January closes bullish, what happens to the rest of the calendar year, and like what 90% of the time, 88% of the time, you get a bullish close in January. The end of the year ends up being green. However, the last time that didn't work was in 2018, and that was the other time where Trump posted the tariffs as well, and there was that US-China trade war. That was the only other time that you ended up ending the year negative, and that was in 2018. I thought that was pretty interesting. Otherwise, most of the time, you have a positive January, there's a very high chance you end the year positive as well, other than what Trump has done this week. I thought that was a pretty interesting piece of data to show that it could be a pretty interesting / very volatile year for stocks. And if you look at something like the S&P, I do think there's you're trading it long term. If you're trading it long term, there's a lot of dip buying opportunities. Sell all. I'm full margin the long. I'm dip buying everything. I'm buying up everything this year. So you can kind of see you had this massive gap on the S&P, which, it depends how we kind of react off this news. You do still have some interesting levels that I don't think that this is just the massive crashes here, and this is it. Where's my tool gone? Where's my rectangle tool gone? Am I missing something? There it is. Oh, that took so long. There's going to be some very, very interesting, very, very interesting levels to hold on S&P. If we don't hold these levels, something like this back down to these areas really wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, absolutely, yeah, on sale for sure. One I'm still watching is Nvidia. I still have my Nvidia longs. My next target or buying opportunity, I should say, will be around 110. This is for a long-term play, where I still think you'll see all-time highs again. So you can buy around here, buy again around 110, and even 100 will be very, very interesting. And they are some very, very nice opportunities. Like even from where you're currently at, back up into them all-time highs, like 30%, which is huge. Absolutely huge. Goldie's just closed. Yeah, let's have a look. So hourly's still bullish, so I'm not going to sell it just yet. I think you'll probably squeeze the hourly highs a little bit more. Which could we look for longs? Not really. Grab highs bearish, grab lows bullish. Could squeeze up a little bit more here. Especially if this hourly opens and top wicks first, you could be grabbing hourly highs to then potentially pull back. See, that was nice. Big push up, bearish push down, grab the lows, creeping up. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting opportunities coming in the markets. I still like Tesla to dip a little bit lower. 6A, yep, we can have a look. Yep, for sure. Let me do it here. We spoke about AUDUSD last week. Where was our analysis from last week? Analysis from last week was to come down and grab these lows and see how you react around these lows. Wow, look at this. This is the one we're coming into. Where is this? Lows of 2020. Look at that. Last time we were this low was in March 2020. Again, 2008, 2009. Some huge levels. How did you close last month? Remember, it's always good to check your monthly closures. Again, huge support. I think there could be some very, very, very interesting buys. Very, very interesting buys. Regrab in the lows. It's too hard to say just yet, though. I would have to see some decent breakouts. Yeah, loan years are, yeah, in a recession, which is insane. Bite rabbit, like, yeah. I was thinking, if you're involved in it for the long term, like you're looking for long term plays, there's not going to be any more. I don't think this year is going to be plain sailing, easy trades, like, you know, just like last year, like just easy buys. But I still do think there's going to be some very, very, very good opportunities for longer term plays. Yeah, it's crazy. We'll just have a quick look at the US dollar. Yeah, big rips higher. We had that monthly support of 107.5 for the US dollar. You closed very bearish. Grabbed the lows, closed very bullish. So buys this week, you know, obviously technical-wise did make sense. However, did we know it was going to open and just rip? No. But overall, if you can see the US dollar break these highs, you're going to gain strength all the way back up into like 115. And there would be some very, very big levels, which could mean gold could potentially have some pullbacks. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Is gold coming for the highs? Yeah, gold coming for the highs already. Interesting short areas here on gold. Very interesting. So just for a pullback. Big resistance. Find some resistance. Just pull back, like back down to here. You kind of got three lows you never really grabbed. See if we find some resistance here on gold and potentially look for this pullback. Although it's only a small range, that's still like 40, 50 ticks, which is very nice. I don't like buys on gold till you massively clear this area, so selling that makes sense. Either buys once you break here or buys back down here. So if we're waiting for buys above here and buys down here, well, let's see if we can get some intraday sells into that area. Futures and currency look the same. No real difference. So we shouldn't have any issues on that side. 15-minute grab the lows, close bullish. 15 grab lows, close bullish. Yeah, it's a little bit higher, but same. Let's see how we're gonna react around these highs. Where's my Yeah, I personally haven't taken any Asian session trades today. Yeah, on a broader market. Yeah, I think some big range, man. Yeah, I think it could be a pretty tough year overall. I mean, look at this monthly on gold. What does this look like? Looks like a pretty decent bottom weight to flip bullish and come and grab January's highs. Same as the weekly. Daily grab in the lows. Coming in some major levels here as well. I don't think we'll flip and rip from here though. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to here in London. Get a bit of a pullback. To be honest, Asia has been extremely volatile, so what London does, I have no idea. But look what Asia did as well. Came up, liquidated the highs, massive sell-off. Straight back down to all of the lows. Held support, couldn't really break higher, couldn't really break lower. Boom. Massive push down with no top wick either, so couldn't really sell that. I mean, you could have here if you were on it that early. As soon as you grabbed the highs and held this, you know, you could have taken some shorts there, but I wasn't that quick enough. 130 ticks. Huge. Huge. Still squeezing higher here on gold. If I do want the sells, I'll wait for it to find some resistance and consider a flip of the 15. The only annoying thing is the 4 hour is kind of forming how we want to go long. There's just not much of a bottom wick on it. The view app, just take it with a pinch of salt, man. Just see when it comes into it, see how it reacts, or just a volume weight average price. Just shows you the average price. If you're all the way down here and it's low up here, you know, maybe it's a reason to see if there's opportunities to buy into it. It's not something I look at as a direct confluence to take a trade or not, though. I just like to have it on my chart to see if we're above or below it or anywhere near it. It's not something I would ever, you know, sell because we're right at it or buy because we break above it. I just like to know kind of where we are at. Almost 79% people long here on top set, 21 short. I know, that's the thing, man. That's why I don't like to buy it just yet. Alright, let's have a look at the DAX. Let's have a look at the DAX as well, because you had some huge sell-offs here as well. Where is it? Yeah, look at this. Huge push down. It's oh, you just saw me on you guys on YouTube. Just had me full screen back. You have, you know, you've massively broken above some levels that you haven't quite come down to. So I would like it to come overall back down here. It's too far to say just yet. You know, and it does look ages away, but then I was kind of looking at this today and I was like, well, you probably would have said the same thing when it was this high. You'd be like, there's no way we're going to come all the way back down here. Well, you did. Pretty easily. And then continued pushing higher. So could we see it sell off all the way back down to here? I mean, maybe. Be the most logical place that if people are wanting to buy, it would be down there. 71, 78%. But, you know, with such a crazy gap, selling it today is going to be a little bit tough. I don't think I'd be trading it too much today, to be honest. This is look at this hourly. Bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. It's not something I'd want to trade today, but, you know, for the rest of the week, it could be interesting. I'm not too sure, man. Ooh, Goldie, trying to find some resistance here. I really like this to pull back. Let's see. It's a bit of a riskier trade because, you know, we have, I mean, overall bullish. This is just a little pullback trade. That's all it really is. We're pretty much looking for, what are we looking for? Yeah, not the best risk reward to risk off this high. It's not really worth it. Let's see. 15 close in like 3 minutes here. If we get confirmation on the 15, you know, then we can take a look at the 5, but to be honest, I don't like the 5 at the minute. If this closes bullish, then we don't care about it. Yeah, copper's got a long way for us to go if we want to be trading copper today as well. Could be a bit of a funny day today, guys. But remember, it's the first trading day of the month. We have all month to go. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks to go. We've got plenty and plenty of time. No need to force the first day of the week. Let's see, yen futures. Monthly. Ooh, strong. Look at that. Monthly on the yen. Grab and lows closing bullish. Looking like this can flip bullish and come into some highs. Got them highs there. Weekly coming down for a nice little dip lower. Daily grabbing some lows. Maybe get back above there. You could get some longs, 120 ticks. Trend line probably coming down somewhere as well. Nice resistance level. So if you can get back above, potential. Who's doing that? Who's hacking me? How much did the S&P drop last time? There was them trade wars, 2018. A lot. Wait, where is it? Here. A lot. You get that bullish month in January, and then look at that. How much did you sell off? Sold off what? 10.5%. But still, look at that. Yeah, massive sell-off. That was the last time it happened in 2018. February was very bearish. That's why I would love to see the S&P come lower. This huge trend line coming up here. You didn't really grab too much of this support. You start breaking below here. Big levels. Big levels. 15 closing bullish. So no sells on Goldie just yet. We got UFC this weekend in Sydney. UFC this weekend. $15-minute fake out, and you could see some sells with a 30-minute grab on the previous 30-minute highs. Main event is Strickland and DDP. On the other ones, there's nothing that exciting. The prelims are probably more exciting, to be honest. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, literally jab non-stop. Oh, look at this. This is nice. You're grabbing previous 30-minute highs. You're starting to pull back here. Let me see. Let's have a look at this 5-minute. Liquidity down here. Little area here. You're getting back below. You can probably risk off that. Let's see. Where's my top step gone? Let me see how this is looking on the futures 5-minute. Let's have a look. 5 minute, 15 pushing down as well. Yeah, 5 minute about to close. Looking pretty bearish, very bearish on the futures as well. Futures down 27 ticks in 5 minutes. 25 ticks on currency, so yeah, pretty similar. 2 tick difference. Let's see if we can short this. Let's see if we can sell this. One minute here. 1 minute till this into this 5 minute closes. We just want to see a decent decent close below. Little top wick, and then see if we can get this. Just for a little pullback. Only down there. What happens down here, I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. But I think just to come back down to these areas anyway makes a lot of sense. Especially with that, look at that 30 grabbing previous 30 minute highs. Also grabbing previous hourly highs. Hasn't really grabbed any hourly lows. Where's the next hourly low? Yeah, 38 ticks away. Not a bad little day trade. This is a very nice liquidity level. Anyone who's probably trying to buy here on gold, where's their stop? Just down below here. So people jumping in longs here, stops down here. We're gonna see if we can short into them. What do you do before a move up? You grab the lows and then you push higher. Grab the lows and then push higher. Didn't really grab anything here. However, this isn't what we want to see. No, I don't want to see a 5 minute close like this though. I want to see a 5 minute actually break it. Slightly breaking it there, I guess you could say. Not the best volume. Let's see how we open. Bit of a weird 5 close. No top wick. Any intraday opportunities on copper? Not really. Grab ties, close bearish, straight back higher. New member from Scotland. Welcome, Paul. Welcome, man. Pleasure to have you stopping by. Hope you get some value in today's stream, man. Yeah, I'm interested in oil as well, man. I'm very interested in oil. What does this look like on gold? No, not just yet. Not yet. Not yet. Well, given DAX, has had a crazy move down. What's it like intraday? I think it's very nice, is it? Look at that. What's the... Left a lot of look what you left, a lot of liquidity. Interesting once to find some resistance. I don't really know how when DAX opens if it fills in the gaps or not. So that'll be interesting to watch. But that is some pretty nice liquidity left down there on the DAX. As soon as it does find some highs and break down, that could be an interesting trade. Gold still coming a little bit higher here. 15 minute just grabbed the previous 15 minute lows, holding support. Don't want to get too eager too quick. If anyone else is looking at anything else, feel free to send it over. We can have a look. One of my regulars, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I used to like trading it. And then intraday, I just wasn't a huge fan. But I used to really like swing trading oil. Ethereum, yeah, let's have a look. Did we have a look before? Let's have a look. Did you grab the all-time highs? Yes, you did. Why did it keep doing that? You grabbed, literally just grabbed the all-time highs, sold off, pulled back, continued selling. I mean, easy target down here. How did the monthly close as well? Not too bad. Too bad of a close. I was trying to hold some support to squeeze higher. But then this month's opened and ripped down. I would say 2000 would be a very, very interesting dip buying opportunity. I actually quite like that. I would be watching that. Yeah, insane open. I would be watching below these lows actually. I would like these lows to be taken before you could consider some plays. Gold's still squeezing a little bit higher. Same as XRP. Trying to be comfortable, yeah. Oh, look at that on XRP. Ripping 2 months worth of lows, grabbing December lows and already rejecting. $2 is huge, to be fair. Huge level. Look at this daily already. It's already grabbed the liquidity, unlike Ethereum. Already grabbed the liquidity and pulling back, what, 20%. Very, 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 very interesting. That is huge. Was it from the peak of the lows? 33. And how much did it actually sell off? Yeah, 31%. I mean, look what we did though. Closed below $3. Closed bearish on Sunday, and then today open, ripping down. People probably trying to buy this trend line. I think there's a lot of good opportunities. Goldie, how long till 15 and 30 coming in 5 minutes. 30's not looking too bad. Crapto. Not a bad close. I mean, yeah, oil could be a very nice swing. Looking to see if we can get some gold sells, man. Trying to see if we get these gold sells back down to this liquidity level, but the volume isn't giving me too much confidence just yet, so we got time. I'm kind of watching this 30 grab the highs and holding resistance. Next 30 could top wick and sell off. Risk off the previous 30 highs. See if you can get gold to continue squeezing the lower. Look at the 30. Rejected, grab the highs one more time. Looks like good close bearish. So if you get this 30 top wick, depending on how we close, we're looking for something like that. Come and retrace some of this big push we've had. It's a big push up that I would be very surprised to see you keep ripping. If I was going to be buying gold, I would expect gold to come down, hold some support, and then potentially push higher. So on an intraday basis, I want to see if I can pull back. Short the pullback, and then whatever happens down here, we'll see. I do want to get in these shorts though, but I'm going to have to wait till that 30 closes. 5 minute forming some strong support as well. Did many of you guys on Zoom trade Asia today? Oh no, what's this? I just saw your message, Matt. Everyone on Zoom, if you guys get that message from a fake me, just be sure to block it. Never heard of crypto before. Yeah, me neither. I did like that. Wasn't fast enough to get the sell. Yeah, me neither. Got 20 pips in the sell. Nice. Tried to didn't see an inch. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I just having a look at. That's what I went to. I can come and look at the market chat. Got it nice. 80 ticks. Wow, nice. 80 ticks. Yeah, very nice. The first 30-minute candle from the open was so fast. Yeah, it's so fast, man. That's what I wanted. I wanted, you know, this pullback today. But yeah, when it literally, even if I was watching, when it opened and grabbed these highs, it was like, by the time I had even managed to even watch it, by the time I actually looked at the charts, we were like all the way down here. And I was like, holy shit. Which is a shame because this pullback, like we said, actually shaped up so nice. And we actually gave this liquidity on our mentoring session on the weekend to come up, grab these highs, and then pull back down to here. Which from around these highs down to here, it's like 140 ticks right at the open, like 200 ticks. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, I just wait for London. Sometimes what I do in Asia, like if I see Asia have a crazy move and I didn't get it, I'm like, let me come back towards pre-London, start watching it then. Day trade till tomorrow in the afternoon. Tuesday has some pretty tight gap. Yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting week, that's for sure. Very, very interesting week. Goldie not quite ready to short just yet. 5-minute holding this strong support. May grab the highs one more time. 30-minute candle platform was 262. This one, that's crazy. Did the current futures? I think it did. What was it on the futures? Yeah, look at it on the futures as well. Yeah, on the futures it was 275. Waked up, right back down 275. That's crazy. And then continued selling off. Gold gonna short above Asia's high. Maybe. Let's see. Ooh, shaping up. 3 seconds here. Ooh, not a bad close. Grabbing the highs. Ooh, nice top wick. Nice 30-minute close there. Instant top wick as well. Oh, look at the 5-minute though. Look at the volume. Wish we could have just broken out a little bit more. That 30-minute closed, opened and closed in the exact same place, which is a good sign to pull back, that we can't sustain too much more of this. Doji. It's more so the fact that 30-minute close of literally zero volume. I don't want to take a 5-minute breakout just yet. Maybe even can consider a 15-minute breakout, maybe 15-minute grabbing the lows, holding support. Yeah, I don't want to short it too early, but I do like that. I really do like this to pull back. This is a great contact. Got to hit the hay. Yeah, pleasure, man. Hope to see you on the next one. I'll be on the Asian stream tomorrow. Yeah, I really like this to pull back. I just, you know, even though I don't like the 5-minute too much anymore, it's still good just to see volume. Like look at this. Doji, bearish, doji, pulling back higher. Good night, bro. Unless we can, you know, break some lows with volume, and then cool, we can still get our 20, 30 ticks. Yeah, maybe in a 15 breakout. How's the hourly looking? Hourly's still looking good. Hourly, though, could still give top wick and then push. If I was to just look at the hourly here, higher time frame obviously holds more weight. If I was to look at this hourly, you're grabbing the highs, holding resistance. Next hourly, top wick, and then you may be able to short it all the way back down to here. Copper up to, let's have a quick look. Let's have a look. Pretty similar to gold. Coming in some big levels after a big push down today, stalling. Could pull back a little bit, but I don't really like the shorts on copper as much as gold. Rising wedge channel. Yeah, I kind of get squeezed. I'm getting squeezed in here. $15-minute is potential morning star to squeeze higher. Bullish, bearish. 5-minute stalling. I think if we're going to see it sell, that 5 minutes going to grab some highs, and then if it closes below, boom, then I'll sell it. Then I can sell here, risk off there, and then get the play down. It'll be a nicer risk to reward. So if the 5 minute grabs some highs and starts to break out, great. That would be a way that I could sell it. Risk off wherever the 5 high is going to be, and then bam, see if we can pull this back, get a little bit of a better risk to reward. So grab some 5 minute high liquidity, and then let's see if we can get this little pullback. I don't recommend brokers to Australians, man. I don't hold an ASIC's financial license, so I don't recommend anything to Australians. But there's no such thing as a best broker, man. Just do some research and see which one suits best your needs. But unfortunately, I can't recommend brokers to Australians, man. I can tell you guys what I use, but I don't use. And yeah, I've used loads of brokers, but it's just you can kind of just do some research, just see the best ones that that come up, but just try them out, see if they're good. As long as they're regulated, I'm sure they're good. There you go, someone's sharing some there. Yeah, literally. That's it. That's got to be everywhere now. Yeah, on to me. This is only demo. This is only demo entertainment purposes. Look. Everything we do here is demo. Not a financial advisor, but this looks like a nice dip buying opportunity. No, I'm joking. Not a financial advisor, but I might get short on gold soon. Keyword is I, though. I might get short on gold. You might go long on gold. I might go short on gold. Look at this, 5 minute trying to come back down here. 30 minute is not looking too bad. 15 minute, yeah, I would like to see a break. I think if you break these lows, we could be good. Ooh, which we're about to do. A shame we couldn't grab it. Look at all these highs. 1, 2, look at all these equal highs. So many. Let's see. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait for a break. I'm not gonna chase it. I'd love to see it just break some lows. I'd like to see it grab some highs and then break some lows. If this had grabbed the highs and then started to break out, you know, I would short it from here on my demo entertainment account. But let's see. 3 minutes. Impulse trade, yeah. We'll see. Well, I mean, you know, if we were going to be buying gold, I'd be buying gold back down here. So I'm just trying to look for a little pullback into that before push higher. Don't just rip from here, though, Goldie. To be fair, Owlie's looking nice. Owlie's kind of doing what we wanted. $15 re-breaking the lows. Entry 83. Send in the copy the link, man. I send the end of the code and I can pop it up. Took a short based on 30 minutes. Yeah, nice. I do like that, man. Like that. I do like that. Grab the highs, held resistance. Not in just yet, man. Not in just yet. I am getting close to taking some sells, though. I do like these sells. I do. I kind of just want to see at least just a 15-minute breakout. You know, if this 15-minute does close below it, it makes sense to take it. You have liquidity here and here. Oh no, don't just rip Goldie. Don't do it. How long we got to the 15? 6 minutes. Do it, Goldie. Yeah, I'm saying don't do it. You're saying do it. Don't listen to Aaron. Come on, Goldie. Straight to Sean stop loss. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, man. The 30 honestly does look nice. If I was trading it just off the 30, yeah, I'd be shorting this right now, risking off there. It may, honestly, may even take to the London. Could take this hourly evening star. 4 hourly. I know, that's it, it's true. Is that's the thing. Like that's 7, it doesn't look like it's doing much, but it's like, yeah, from here to here, that's, yeah, the 36 ticks. Like that's, it's a lot. You get stuck on the wrong side of that. But that's true, yeah, it does look like no volume, but yeah, literally from here to here, like 25 ticks. Some very big ranges today. It's a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah, so many massive rejections here, massive rejections here. I just don't like how there's so many equal 15-minute highs here. It makes me think we need to spike up and then kind of come down. I like this is a, which may take until that hourly top wick, which would make more sense. So you can kind of, could kind of say you sort of got a sort of left shoulder, head right shoulder, sort of. A little inverse head and shoulders. Which would then be that hourly looking like something like that. And then you sell it. Kind of what we spoke about in our mentoring session on the weekend. Using the higher time frame to picture how the lower time frame's looking. So a 5-minute head and shoulders would be an evening hourly star. An hourly evening star. Yeah, wait 2 minutes. Yeah, we might have to. Based on this 5-minute close, yeah, I will be. I will be. Either that or 15. There's a lot of equal highs. What's everything else looking like? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some, just out of curiosity, let's have a look at pound futures. Pound futures, big dip lower as well. Hey, Euro USD I was looking for shorts. How's that? Oh my days, look at that. Remember you guys may or may not remember, we spoke about this on Friday. Grabbing the highs, closing bearish, shorting on this flip like that. I wouldn't really want to hold over the weekend, but it's a pretty decent push. Nice little liquidity grab and close bearish. Beautiful top wick, risk of the highs. 1 to 2. Not bad. Thoughts on that? Intraday or higher time frame? You got to see how we open. Intraday. It's kind of hard with these huge moves already. Honestly, I would use today to be very careful. Honestly, this is a big gap that, you know, we could easily pull back and fill in, or you just keep ripping lower. But you know, would I want to be buying into this gap or not? Really, to be honest. So I'd kind of have to wait to see how it reacts around here for potentially to sell back down into like 20,700. I would be careful trading it today personally. Goldie squeezing a little bit higher. -7 is good, Sean. Nice work, man. That 30 was nice, man. You did actually grab the 30 lows as well, which is a good place to start cutting it. But good place to execute, a good place to start cutting it once it grabs those and holds it. -7 is good, man. Wow, look at that. 20 ticks. -7 is very good. You re-break the highs. Could we squeeze higher? 30 minutes, just grab the lows, re-breaking the highs. Held this, look at this, massively held this 5-minute support. You'd expect maybe a little bit of a fake out. Break below, break back above, but came down, grabbed the lows, held it. Squeezing high. Look at this 4 hour, man. It's a shame because these are the buys we wanted. But it's pretty overextended for me just yet. Oh yeah, good question, man. How's the Canadian dollar? Let's have a look. Massive. Huge, look at this. Massive rip up on Friday. Huge bearish engulfing push down. Massive gap over the weekend and a big sell-off. Massive. Huge fake out as well. This is why I used to hate trading Canadian dollar pairs, because you could never trust a breakout. Canadian dollar pairs, and you guys do trade higher time frame fake outs so often, like literally so often. You can just see them everywhere. You can never really trust the breakout. The break above, break back below, dip lower, resistance, break above, break back below, massive sell-off. Break below, break back above, nice retracement, above, below, decent sell-off. I mean, you could trade fake outs pretty well on Canadian dollar futures. Massive break up, huge engulfing push down, continuation. Insane. Yeah, it definitely was a 5-minute fake out there, man. 5-minute liquidity grab. I just higher time frame. I just don't. The gold to me looks like, you know, we've had this massive push up. If I want to be a buyer on gold, I want to kind of be buying gold back down here. Or if I do want to be buying gold in the higher time frame, it would be like a breakout back above here. So the reason I didn't take that little 5-minute breakout for longs is because we're coming right back into high time frame resistance. So if I had bought that, you know, you'd have to manage so quickly, because anywhere in here it can start to pull back. So my buy areas on gold would be if we close above and then boom there, or come back down to here and then I would buy. So that's why I was just kind of looking for London, just to have a little bit of a pullback. Maybe just come down and grab some lows before then potentially seeing the push. But in terms of the plan, yep, it definitely was, man. You grab the lows, held support, pushed higher. I just didn't really have any upside targets. If I had like a perfect upside target, like I do to the downside, then yeah, it would be a good trade. But in terms of, is this a liquidity grab? Yep, definitely, man, definitely. Which is a good spot. But yeah, the way that gold is coming into major hourly and 4-hourly resistance. The only way I'll be a buyer in this area is if we massively clear this. Which if we do, fantastic, buy stay, great. But you can kind of see now, look how quickly we're holding and finding resistance. I mean, fake outs from here though. 1, 2, third drive into the highs, start to break back below. Hourly still could shape up with what we wanted as that hourly evening star. So any breakouts from here, still on the cards. Some more highs up here. But yeah, if I was going to be a buyer on gold, it wouldn't be just yet. Let's have a quick look at the DAX on intraday. Very tough. What time is it? Coming up to 8 a.m. London time. Not too much happening here. And the thing is, there's a decent amount of volume here. Like, this is a 40 tick range. However, there's no real like clear direction. So although there might be some good ranges where you could get some good ticks, direction is kind of 50-50 for me. Should we take a look at top step? 69% people long, 31% people short. People buying oil as well, and buying NASDAQ, and buying the S&P. Now this is where it gets interesting. This is where things get interesting. You start grabbing highs and breaking down. This is what we like to see. This is what we like on Goldie. Remember, and look at the hourly. Hourly is still doing what we said it can do. So even you show me where you cut your trade at -7. -7 is fantastic. You get back in this, you got like 50% plus, you make back your 7 ticks in seconds. It's the good thing about cutting your trades early. You cut your trades early, keep your losses small, you make them back very quick. Let's see if we get a fake out. Sun's blinding me, I can't even see. Good bad. Manipulate Asia high. Isn't this the Asia high? If this is what you mean by Asia high, I'd be very surprised to see gold come all the way up there and not break higher. I think if gold comes that high, you're going to continue flipping bullish. Look how nice of a liquidity grab that was in Asia. I wouldn't see any reason you come anywhere near that. You come near that, you're going to flip bullish and drive. Maybe if you mean these highs, maybe. Maybe I've read your highs. If you mean these highs, yeah, possible. I don't think you'd come this high. Uh, 80... 281. Is that on the futures or let me have a look? I can't even see my screen. No, not the futures. 281. Come on, Gordy, break below. Give us a fake out. Get back below so we can go short. This hourly to me looks so overextended. Even if this was gonna, let's get the drawings on here. Continue pushing up. I would say come down and grab some lows. Used to follow SMC rules? Nah, I don't use SMC, man. I just use liquidity and price action. Liquidity and price action is what I use. Goldie's still squeezing higher here. No fake outs confirmed just yet. No shorts. Still squeezing higher. 15, not much of a top wick. If I had targets, I would maybe look to flip it because you grab the lows and close bullish. You're holding resistance, but like I say, I don't want to be a buyer in here. I really don't. Otherwise, look at that. If we had some nice upside targets, grab the lows, close bullish, like this would be a beautiful play. Yeah, 28.30 would be nice, yeah. Look at this 30. Could this 30 still flip? DAX still squeezing a little bit higher. We may have to see this hourly close to get some sort of direction here on gold. See if this hourly is actually going to close above the previous hourly high, or it's going to wick it and start to pull back. 5 minute not really showing us too much. Give me 2 seconds, guys. What are we up to, Goldie? What are we up to? Ooh. Nice rejection on copper. DAX, I'll have to see a fake out. How's the hourly looking on copper? Never really re-grabbed the lows, which you do kind of do on copper as well. You find some support, you grab the lows, and then you push. Never really re-grabbed the lows here after having a decent break back to the downside. Interesting level on copper as well. If I was going to trade copper, I wouldn't trade on my funded. Goldie kind of holding up. I think if this was a breakout and a retest to continue pushing high, you would have done it already. But you're not. I can't even see. Hey man, price action works the same way on different pairs. Just test it and find out, man. Don't let me be the judge. Just go back, test it and find out for yourself, man. Put in the data and see. Every instrument is going to move in its own sort of, have its own characteristics. The principles may be the same, but you know the way that gold moves, the way that Nasdaq moves, overall may follow similar elements, but they'll have their complete own characteristics. But it's just good to go back test it and see which moves the cleanest price action. Like if you look at price action on oil, price action on oil is nothing like gold. So some can be similar. Copper's kind of similar. Oil's completely different. You just kind of go find, got to see which you find makes the most sense to you, really. Although they may follow the same principles of, you know, liquidity grabs and the breakouts, etc. Intraday timeframes, they'll all move in their very own ways. Copper's actually looking very nice here. That's a very, very nice rejection. Again, also overextended. Look how many lows we haven't grabbed on copper. That's a pretty large stop, though. I don't really like to go. Oh, look at 15. Grabbing highs, closing bearish. Copper's kind of doing what I want gold to do. This is what I want gold to do. I want gold to grab the highs, close bearish, so I can pull it back. But even copper, look how many lows we just haven't grabbed. Which makes you think, even if copper was going to have a push higher, even though we have had a big sell-off, you know, you'd at least come down and grab some lows first. And if you do come down here and you keep breaking lower, cool. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. Gold's not ready yet. If gold closes this bullish in 1 minute, this hourly is still going to be breaking above the hourly highs. Therefore, I won't be able to sell. So let's see. DAX, I think, closer to maybe 830 to short into here. Definitely keep an eye on the DAX. I like, to be honest, out of all three, I think copper's probably shaping up nice. Look at that gold squeezing higher as well. Look at that hourly. Let's see, 10 seconds. Goldie squeezing higher. Copper looking good. DAX not looking too bad, to be honest. Starting to find that resistance. Grabbing the highs, closing bearish. Let's see. Nice close. Gold on the hourly. Still actually closed bullish, so I'm not selling gold. I do like this copper. Look at this copper. I haven't traded in a while though, so I'm a little bit skeptical. But this does look nice. If this was gold, I would be shorting this right now. Oh, not Jesus. Not that big of a stop though. I want to stay in the game at least. I'm not in this, by the way, guys. I'm just having a look here. Short to continue pushing down. Let's see. DAX squeezing a little bit higher. Again, at a nice, very, very nice level though. Again, look at this, gold instantly turning around. This is why I don't like these buys. And I don't, you've instantly grabbed the highs now and already selling off. Could this be a 30-minute fake out? I would love to see it. But I need to see it actually close on at least I'd say the 15. Could it be a fake out? One more grab at the highs. Break back below then I'd consider it. Not in this copper trade, guys. Just drawing up as a little forward test. Does look nice though. Got the London Open here as well. I need to grab liquidity before moving up. Is that like a hybrid theory or something you ideally should do? Has to always grab liquidity for me, man. Grab of a high or lows. That's what gold does 90% of the time. Grabs highs or lows before the real move. If you're wondering why I'm not shorting this, I haven't traded copper in a while, so I'm not confident enough to take this on a funded account yet. So I'm just going to draw it up as a little forward test. Hey Damon, what's going on, man? Oh, look at this Goldie. Goldie could shape up here. This could be a pre-London fake out. London Open, you break back below. Nice pullback, but you know, the keyword is could. It could be a fake out. Doesn't mean we just start selling it for no reason. We'd have to see it actually break out and then cool. Then we could look to short it. Just put this in as a forward test. Am I analyzing DAX? Still bearish, or could you take retracement? Nah. I mean, it definitely could retrace. But that wouldn't really be my trade, to be honest. I wouldn't really want to be trying to predict the pullback. We've had such a huge sell-off here that I personally would just rather wait for it to break out and follow that direction. Is there the possibility of, you know, coming to fill up a lot of this? Yeah, definitely. It's just not really my personal trade. Not my trade. But I mean, like, look here. You have to have a strong push up here. You just grab the highs, close bearish. You have liquidity down below, so you may have to see it just get a little bit more bearish before you could sell it. Hey, look at this one. Look at this. Copper could be doing us dirty here. How did the 30 close? Massive rejection. Hourly again. Massive rejection. That looks nice. Goldie could shape up here in 10 minutes. You'll get some trades here soon. Everything's starting to shape up quite nicely. Selling off on the futures as well here on the 5-minute on gold. Four hourly coming into big levels. The likes, absolutely, man. Tell them, get them up. I've lost money filling gaps over the SP a couple of years. Yeah, that's it, man. It's kind of like when you do have these massive gaps like this, you just want to be a little bit more cautious on days like today. And it's only the first day of the month. We got 4 more weeks to go. We got plenty of time. Just like you could fill in the gap, you could also just keep dipping low before you fill it in. So it's like it's not really something I would want to trade in. Like if the DAX does break out, I would follow that and maybe worry about that after. I kind of want to follow what the markets are doing as opposed to what I possibly think could happen. So if you do start to break down, I like this liquidity down here. Ever explored scalping and trading journey, man? If so, what were your thoughts? Yeah, I guess it depends what you mean by scalping. If you mean scalping is in the 1 minute, not really. I'm more so day trade, the 5 minute, more at the minute, 15 and 30. I just find the lower you go, depending on what you're trading, I find the lower you go, especially on gold, just the harder it becomes. The more messy it becomes. There's so much more, obviously, like so much more manipulation on lower time frames. Like if you look at something like, you look at the you go look at the S&P on like a daily chart. Like when it's trending nice, like it's so beautiful. But then you look at this price action, like on like a 5 minute or something, like it would just be absolutely awful because there's just so much manipulation. Like look at this. But if you were trying to trade on a higher time frame, like look. Is it like that always? Nah, of course not. But a lot of the time, it can be. That's why my favorite time frame on gold is probably like the 15 and 30. The lower you go, the harder it becomes. So I still like, I'm not like, I don't swing trade. Like I'm still in and out on the same day. Like all the gold buys last week, still in and out on the same day. I'm just not really in and out for like, 1 to 2 minutes. Copper squeezing high. I'd be getting pretty worried about this position if we were in it. DAX, it's chilling. I don't trade down S&P, man, but DAX, from what I've briefly tested, 15 and 30 looks pretty good. So I'm kind of seeing this little level here. Which if you do close back below that, sells on the DAX could be nice. Copper, look what copper did do. You did just grab that previous 15 and start to push higher. That's the reason I didn't want to do this as a forward test. I kind of still have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with copper. Sometimes I look at copper and go, oh yeah, copper moves really well. Then other times I look at copper and go, oh man, I don't know what's going on here. That's why I want to do this as a forward test, just to see, just for learning purposes. If we were to execute and not touch it, how would it actually play out? Goldie, chilling. $30-minute wave on the DAX at the moment. Yeah, I think so, man. Yeah, the FTSE is a bit of a weird one. I've never really understood it. Like, I think it's the higher time frame that I just think is just awful most of the time. I mean, well, that's actually pretty nice. Other than January again and huge, but like most of the time it just does this. So it's never really been one I have paid much attention to. Like look at these ranges. Like this is nuts. But yeah, lower time frame, I've never really looked at it, to be honest. I don't want to look at. I don't look at too many things. I think briefly looking at the DAX, 90% of the time gold, a little bit of copper is good enough. But that's the thing, you know, when you're trading a 30-minute, sometimes it's, or 15-minute, it's pretty easy to have a quick look at some other instruments. Like, okay, cool, what's the DAX doing right now? Not really too much. Okay, cool, come back on the DAX at the 30-minute close. Cool, don't watch it. Copper, if you were trading this on the 30, cool, just come back at the 30-minute close or set an alert or a hard stop there. See how that goes. Gold, not really doing too much. So gold, come back at 30-minute close, see how we're going. So when you're kind of trading the 50 and 30-minute, other than, I may watch it because I'm watching it with you guys, but you don't have to actually sit here and watch like every single candle tick by. So it's quite sometimes easy to know if there's going to be a trade opportunity in the next 10, 15 minutes or so, or even 5 minutes sometimes. Once you get that confirmation, that higher time frame, cool, you know, then you drop down to the 5 minute and start looking to execute. But yeah, me and Copper, me and Copper are still building our relationship together. We haven't worked each other out yet. We haven't worked out if me and Copper are compatible or not. We're not quite there yet. I don't. Sometimes it's good. Other times it's just other times it's not. Yeah, it's going up, but look how it's going up. 50-minute, 4 ticks worth of volume. If you want to trade a 4-tick candle, go ahead. Look at the price action. Price action is terrible. If you think that's good price action, trade gold. Bullish, bearish, bullish, bullish. If that is your type of price action, trade it. Certainly ain't mine. Kind of. It's pushing up, but where are you pushing up into? Hourly levels. Big levels. You buy from here on gold. Where's your stops? The only way I'll buy gold is if you get above there. This range has no interest to me. Here, no interest. Getting some volume here. First sign of real volume this morning. What's this? First 15 close of London as well. Look at this. This is a first sign of volume. Let's see. This is the nicest push we've had all morning. How much is it now? This is volume. 40 ticks. That's a solid push. Is the futures doing the same? Yeah, futures how much is the futures pushing? 50 ticks, yeah, look at that. 50 tick push on the futures. Everything else getting volume. Look at that. DAX on the level, DAX squeezing higher now. Copper going to sleep. Let's see, 15-minute has actually broken out there on gold. Solid breakout. Let's see what OG bottom we can do here. Get daily. Where's the daily flip? Quite far away. Look at that daily though. Major level, grabbing the daily lows. 4 hour, look at 4 hour. 4 hours is exactly what we wanted. It's a shame there was very, very, very little bottom wick on that. But still, you know, the rest of the day could look like that. The buy on the DAX, nice. Yeah, it's not on top step, man. Where did you get in from? You get in on this level? What's that off that? Yeah, it's a nice little push. Yeah, nice. Yeah, good man. Held it nicely. Broke it, held it, squeezed higher. Rejected. Owly, still kind of closed bullish. See, you kind of if you're in it from here, you know that now is a pretty nice target. Especially you rebroken these highs. What's that? Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Potential buys down here on gold now that you have actually broken out of this little range. This is the range we won't trade in, but now we have broken back above. Cool. Let's see if we can hold it. Discord channel. Yeah, there is a private community, man. I don't ever push it here too much. If you're new and you want to keep tuning into the streams, man, you get a lot of value in these. If you do want to join us in the private community, you can there as well, man. We do market calls every day when we're not just on these streams for every other session. Asia, London, and New York. Yeah, you can't get DAX on a top step, unfortunately. Anytime I've traded, it's been on a CFD broker. Oh, look at that on copper. Copper looking like a squeeze higher. Decent breakout on DAX. Goldie squeezing as well. Oh man. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, nice man. Where you got in at 21.284. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, really nice, man. What's that on the 5 minute? Once the 5 minute got back above. Yeah, beautiful, man. Lovely. That's a decent push on the DAX as well, man. That's a nice little day trade. That's a really nice push. Already break even as well. That's good. That's a very nice little push. Now you're exposed to whatever happens in this area. And that's what's good. You've exposed yourself to whichever way you're breaking out. And now what happens at this gap fill? Well, you're chilling. If you keep ripping it and filling it in, or you tap into it and drop, well, that's fine. As soon as you get into it, you know, you're exposed to either side, and that's what trading's all about, man. So well done. Good execution there. I slept on that one, man. Well done. Copper on the 15. Look at that. Copper back up. Me and Copper don't have a good relationship. That's why it's just a little forward test there. Rejecting the highs. Looking like you're going to flip down. Copper straight back higher. It's pouring down. Let me just close this door, guys. 2 seconds. Oh, sorry. Thank you, man. Yeah, saying if you can, on gold, now that you have broken up, if you reject from here, this is now a liquidity level. So now you do have a breakout and you have volumes. The markets have shown you direction. Now you have the breakout. If you can pull back without grabbing these highs, that would be a nice trade. And then you can get a decent stop as well. And now you have a nice target. That's the only way I would trade gold. But before there, anything could have happened. You could have ripped low, you could have ripped higher. We want to know. Yeah, look at copper. Huge rejections. Never even really grabbed any 30-minute lows. Straight back up. Decent breakout on DAX as well. Looking back, that was actually a really nice play. Gold, not really too nice. I don't really like gold, to be honest. You know, it's easy to see us push up. Like, damn, why didn't I buy that? Well, you wouldn't have been saying that if it had just ripped down all of this, which you could have easily done. Like here on gold, what's this? This is complete. This is 50-50. You don't know where gold's going to go in here. So rather than trying to predict what's going to happen in here, wait for the markets to break out, show you volume, show you direction, cool, and then get your trade. So if we can pull back without grabbing these highs, boom, the markets have told us which way they want to go. Now you can react. Sometimes it's so easy to see, you know, these big push. I'm like, damn it, I should have done this or I should have done that. It's like, nah, you didn't know what was going to happen here. Is this going to be a full-blown reversal on gold today? Look at this. How far away is this daily flip? Oh, nice stuff. What do you get from that? You have 15. Nice. Yeah, let's go. What time is that one? Where's that? 15. You got it from. Oh, nice. Where did you get it from? This one? Was that one? Yeah. You got it from what? 5:30. Once it broke that level, that was nice. Like that from there, that was good. And that's that morning 4 hourly, morning star 4 hour play. I just want this 4 hour to be a little bit more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nice, man. That's good. Nice play. Did you hold it your first TP all the way up to there as well? How many ticks is that, man? That's solid. How many did you get? You got it from here. 120, man. That's huge. 120 is huge. That's a great hold, man. Very, very good hold. DAX kind of finds some resistance. Copper breaking higher. Look at gold, what a rip. Go for Asia high. Yeah, maybe, man. You said that like 4 times or something. Maybe. Who knows? Just react. Had the same odds up, didn't execute. Yeah, I wasn't on it then. It's quite early on, but it was nice though. You know, here you grabbed the lows and broke out. Like that's the only place. Like here, I wouldn't try and do anything. But here, once you grabbed the lows and broke out, like that was a good time. 5:30, so you guys are on it early doors. It's good. But anywhere in here, nah, this is not my trade. Even this one, that's absolutely that's the trades we want. When you grab lows, break out, and then grab the lows. What time is that? 4:30. Probably wouldn't be on it that early. That would be a nice one. But yeah, here, nah. Hey, Harry, what's going on, man? It's true though. She said like 5 times. If it was down here, you wouldn't be saying a peep. Once gold gets up here, go. Yeah, gold's gonna go for all-time highs. I promise you. DAX finding a little bit of resistance. How long to this 4-hour close on gold? I mean, 4-hour close like this, you know, you got easy buys for the rest of the day. Easy buys. And you do also have now, look at this. All-time highs. Look at how everything's had a huge sell-off and just a massive recovery right off. Look at that. 2775. What a beautiful level. Absolutely beautiful. Boys, lashing it down. Session range training is so easy. Good for you. It was good for you, man. Give yourself a good pat on the back. Well done. I'm not saying you're not finding it easy. I'm just saying you've said gold's coming for Asia highs like 5 times. It's like, well done. TP2 28.36. Nice start to new top step. Yeah, very nice start to top step, man. Make sure you just don't hit the... the only thing with top step is you can't make more than 50% of the profit target in one day. So as long as you stay below that, you're good. That's not even rain in the UK. Yeah, that's saying something. It's absolutely lashing it down here. It's literally like... You can see why all of a sudden this room looks so dark, because it's literally like pitch black outside. It's just raining so hard. Gold's going for weekly support at 27.50, man. This is just a pullback. It's going... there you go. That's where gold's going. Interesting with the DAX starting to reject. Still though, if I'm going to sell DAX into day lows, I got to get back below here. Copper. What are you up to, copper? May break out. Again, if I was going to buy copper though, it wouldn't be now. Look at that, what a push. What a push. You need it to hold, pull back, boom. $3,200, 3,000s this year. 3,000 this year, man. Heard it here first. Where are we? 3,000 this year on gold. Where are we? Yeah, literally, man. It'll still give a decent opportunity today. This is good though. This is what you want to see before you can try and get in on it. Yeah, very early doors. Love the content, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Top step, do you keep your profit when you're getting funded, or does it start again from 0? Now, you don't keep any profits from the combine. The combine is just to prove you can trade. Then once you prove you can trade, then you get funded. Whatever you make on the funded, then you keep that, man. But yeah, on the combine, no. The combine is just simulation, just to prove you can actually trade. Pushed a lot up, go down. I mean, yeah, in theory, but there's been a lot recently. Like gold's been ripping all-time highs, and over the past month, US dollars has also been gaining strength. So I honestly don't really take too much consideration to the correlation between the two. But obviously, that's what we want to be looking for today on gold. Longs, look at that. Daily came right down into that level, starting to flip, and see if you can get that push. 15, less accurate than 15. Yeah, more than 5. Yeah, 15. 5 minutes just for your analysis. Oh, sorry. Other way around. 5 minutes just for execution. Your analysis should be done on a higher time frame, man. Yeah, it could keep pushing gold more and more. Yeah, absolutely. Just closed 3:30 m. Nice. Good job, Steph. Good hold as well, man. That's an absolutely beautiful trade. Well done. That's a fantastic start to the combine, man. It's what, like 150 ticks. That's huge. Absolutely huge, man. Well done. Yeah, gold's a safe haven, yeah. Copper closes above. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, copper closing back above. Had a good teacher. Thank you, man. Yeah, copper closing back above. You needed to pull back, though. It's not really too much. Such huge rejections, massive rejection. Boom, straight back up. DAX not really saying too much. So all you really want to see now in gold is just a pull back to really be able to get in it. It's the first sign of price closing back above a beautiful level. Lovely, lovely level. Look at that. So all you really need to see now for the rest of the day is gold to pull back, and then you can get in it. And you need to pull back and grab some lows. So you try and buy it from here, you have absolutely no risk to reward. Anywhere in here, you hadn't grabbed any lows, you had 0 risk to reward. Like in hindsight, you could say, oh, this, you know, grab the lows, close bullish. And you could have done that. But it's like, yeah, you also would have had to have managed right here. So in hindsight, you say, oh, damn, I should have done that. Nah, that's not how we trade. That's not a good trade. Down here and down here, different story. Even here. Here was probably the nicest as well. What time is that? 4:30. Once you fake out of 27.50, close bullish, and then close bullish again, well, you're easily going to come for that wick. Like, that was a good trade, but that was so early on that wasn't even on the charts yet. Here, anything could have happened. No, I didn't get the buys, man. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. Plenty of time. It's only 8:30 London time. All the buys on gold were probably like around like this area. Here, nah, not for me. But like I say, it's 8:30. You got loads of time. It's not gold. It's not just gonna moon. Now that it's broken out, you know, you'll get the pullbacks. You'll get the intraday liquidity grams, and then bam, then you can keep buying. But after this big rip up here, nah, not for me. If I'm gonna get any trades on gold today, it's gonna be closer to maybe like 10 to 11 London time after this solid push up. Intraday price action was pretty ugly to me. Pretty messy. Yeah, look at that. Copper squeezing higher, DAX squeezing higher. Are we buying gold or selling? If you want to sell gold after a 270 tick push up, you be my guest. I would absolutely not be selling gold. Obviously, our overall bias today is bullish. All-time highs, beautiful morning start, which I would have loved to have been in, especially once this 4-hour grab lows and close bullish. Rip. So next 4 hour, I'd have to come down, bottom wicks, bam, and then you can buy. Right now, I would be very careful. That's what I need to see. All I need to see is gold come back down. Again, you're going to find some resistance on here. Anyone who was buying gold up here, a very solid take profit area. Very, very solid. So could hold some resistance on here, which could be good. Could give gold a nice little pullback, and then you buy again later on. Same as copper. No interest on copper. No interest on the DAX up here either. Everything kind of having a big pushes down and kind of some decent retracements, right? So there's been a lot of price action this morning, but just because the markets are moving doesn't mean you have to be in it 24/7. Just because it's moving doesn't mean there's always opportunity. Look at this as well. Huge. Look at that. Rip the lows and close bullish. Now that's a setup you want to see. That's what you like. Grab lows, close bullish, cool, boom, buy. Gold didn't do that. UB Treasury bonds. What's the tick amount? Oh, higher up. What is it? UB. Just come up every time. Oh, there you go. I've never ever traded, man. DAX are close. 50% of my trade. Holding the rest. Yeah, nice, man. Nice. Nice. Is it come into the gap yet? Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? How do I get a full screen? Oh no, what have I done? How do I get this out of full screen? There we go. Let's have a look. I don't know what I pressed there. Yeah, coming right for that area, man. Closing 50% there is a good idea. See what happens up there. Thing is, runners is good though, because you know runners could keep running as well. Yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of that one. Yeah, if we're gonna plot some levels for rest day, because there's no point watching God now. It's had a huge push up here. No lower time entries for our plan. So all you need to do now on gold is simply just wait for it to pull back after such a big move up today, especially with that hourly. Look at that hourly. Just grabbing 0 lows. Like these are the trades that we take. These are the ones we want. Look at these beautiful ones. Grab the lows, flip bullish, boom, then you buy. Close up, rejected, and then boom, ripping. So if you're going to trade gold for Thursday, which I don't see is going to be very easy right now, you're going to have to wait for it to find some resistance. And you guys on Zoom, just follow our continuation play like this. Like these ones that we took last week. Grab lows, hold support, break out like that right there. That's the only way you're really going to... yeah, that's enough. You're going to have to go in at least 5 minutes of timeout. That's the second time. That's the second time we ain't doing this today. Yeah, if you're gonna see gold continue pushing, you need to see some pretty decent pullbacks. This is a massive breakout, which is good. This is what you want to see. This is the volume. You're gonna be buying gold from up here? Nah, not at all. So if you're buying gold, you're gonna need some decent pullbacks on gold, which we'll see for later on. Copper, not really too interested. DAX, need to see how we react around these areas. So some big moves here, guys, but you know, don't get FOMO. It's 8:30 London time. We got plenty of time. It's the first trading day of the month. We have a lot of time here as well. So you guys on Zoom, I'll let you guys go. Not much is going to happen up here. We need price to chill, relax, and then yeah, we'll see what we get in the next like 2 hours or so. I'm going to need at least like 1 to 2 hours worth of price action. Grab some lows, and then we'll see what we get. So Zoom guys, I'll update you guys soon and trade setups. We'll see what we get for the rest of the day. Trade safe, guys. Talk to you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye. All right, YouTube fam, I'm going to leave Goldie there. It's had a very, very decent move there. No real entry for me personally. So now I'm going to, well, look how dark it looks in this room. So I'm going to wait for price to find its feet, pull back, and then see if we can get some more buys later on. These are the buys we wanted today. That's what we wanted. We wanted buys from down here. But when this, you know, comes in at the time we jump on, not real any entries around here for me. So wait for it to pull back, and then we'll see if we get the buys later. If not, you guys on YouTube will do the live stream tomorrow for the Asian session. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Asian session. Trade safe, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.